guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Alyssa and I build Lego sets as well as film lifestyle type videos. Today, as you can see, we're going to be doing another Lego building video. Also wanted to show you guys what we got done last time. So a couple weeks ago, we finished Chopper. You can see right here, he turned out so cute. An adorable little droid. If you would like to see that video, it is up on my channel. I will try to see if I can figure out how to link those in this video. But yeah, we did Chopper last time, and this one's just gonna go on my shelf right behind me. I'm very excited for today's video because we are going to finally be starting one of the helmets. I have a couple of these. I know that there's quite a collection now, but I just got this one recently. This is Jango Fett's helmet. So Jango Fett is originally seen in episode number 2, Attack of the Clones. Jango Fett is a bounty hunter, but he is best known as the genetic template for the clone army that is originally used by the Republic. He was hired by Count Dooku, and Jango Fett's only condition was that he could raise his own clone unaltered to become his son, basically, and that ends up being Boba Fett. And Boba Fett is seen in so many more movies than Jango Fett is. Boba Fett is a lot more popular than Jango Fett, I feel like, because Jango was only in episode 2. But Jango Fett is a highly skilled bounty hunter. He wears Mandalorian style armor. He was killed by a Jedi named Mace Windu in the Battle of Geonosis, and that's also in episode 2. So really, Jango Fett is only in episode 2 of the Star Wars movies. But Jango Fett's legacy does live on through Boba Fett, as Boba Fett becomes one of the most feared bounty hunters in all of the galaxy. So yeah, that is who Jango Fett is. This is set number 75408. We have a total of 616 pieces in this set, and this set did also release on May 1st of this year. This was part of the May the 4th release. This set does retail for $70, and as I did in my last Lego video, we are doing this thing called the price per piece, and basically we are seeing the price of each individual piece in the set to see which set is most worth your money, basically. So we have a ongoing competition. Since this set was $70, that makes the price per piece 11 cents, which means that the set from last week, Chopper, is still winning on the cheapest price per individual Lego piece. So now let's take a little bit of a look at the box. So on the front, we have just his helmet, how it's going to be looking. It seems that we don't have any minifigures in this set. I do wish that the helmets came with minifigures. I don't think any of them do, but I think it would be cool to have just like a little mini of what the actual helmet looks like on like the person, I guess. But we do not get any of those in these, and I really wish that we did. Jango Fett has this blue and gray themed, and Boba Fett's helmet is very similar to this one as well. I know that his is also a Lego helmet, and I don't have that one, so I'm going to be looking out for that one so that I can match it up with this one. I would like to have the complete set of all the helmets. I don't have that one yet, so yeah, blue and gray is Jango Fett's color and his armor and everything like that. On the back, we have, again, Jango Fett's helmet right here. Down at the bottom, we can see what his helmet actually looked like from the movie. And then we have the comparison to the Lego set. It kind of tells you how tall it's supposed to be in scale. So it's supposed to be 21 centimeters. And then it also looks like we have another comparison to the actual movie. This one looks like it was taken probably in Geonosis. And then I think this one was taken probably on Kamino, where he lived basically with all the Kaminoans and the clones too. So kind of take a look if you can see that. We have a total of 5 bags, and then we also have our little booklet showing what it's going to look like on the outside. We also have some stickers as well. I feel like the helmets don't usually come with very many stickers, and I have no idea where these are going to end up going, but we have a few stickers going on there. Let's open up the booklet, see what we got going on in here. Yeah, we have some more of Jango Fett's helmet looking from Attack of the Clones. It also says a little bit about the movie and a little bit about who Jango Fett is. We also have some more images from the movie as well. See those? guys. Well, before I start building, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to make sure you stay updated on all my future videos. And I'm gonna do a little timestamp. So it is 12:20 right now. We're gonna open our first bag and we're just gonna kind of get started building. Okay, we've got bag 1 done, and it's all just these random colors and everything. We don't have anything that looks like Jango Fett's helmet yet. I'm sure that this is just the internal structure part, and they just seem to give random colors and everything for that. So this is bag 1. I'll just kind of turn it around for you. Let me do a little timestamp. It is 12:40. So now we're gonna go into bag number 2. Hopefully, yes, it does look like we're getting into some gray and blue, so should be some exterior portions, I guess. Alright, we have finished with bag number 2, and it is basically the top of his helmet. We also have a little bit of blue down here. We also used all of the stickers, so there's these black lines that go all the way around. I'll kind of try to show you, maybe it'll kind of show up. So it's like right above there. I feel like you're not able to see these, but it goes all the way around. It didn't really do that much detail. It's just like a few like black lines that it added, but yeah, that's all the stickers. So yeah, we have just those stickers on the outside. There was so many different gray pieces in this. It got a little bit confusing. I hate when that happens. I can understand why they need to have so many different pieces because there's so many different levels of this, but still, like, there was way too much gray and all these variety of different pieces. They kept getting so confusing. So anyways. It is also 1:08, so we are now going to go on to bag number 3, and this looks like it might be the stand for the helmet. Okay, bag number 3 was super quick. As you can see, we just have this black stand at the bottom. We also attached it on there. See that? So yeah. We are getting through this pretty quickly. It is now 1:18, so that one only took us 10 minutes to do. Now we are going to be going on to number 4. Okay, we have finished bag number 5, and Lego, I have some beef with you because what in the world is all of these similar colors? Okay, do you see how similar those 2 blues are? And then we have 2 similar colors of gray, and then the black also looks very similar to one of the blues. So that made it super confusing, but we have finished the sides. So here's one side, and then here's the other, and then we also kind of added this black section to the front of the helmet, but I'm getting very frustrated because every single color looks so similar, and it's very hard to tell in the booklet too which ones are what color. So that's what this one looks like. Oh, we also have this little piece. Finish that part too. So We have one more bag left, and it should be just the front and then the back section, just finishing off this helmet. We're getting through this pretty quickly. It is also $150. All right, so we are going to start bag number 5, our last bag. Alright, we are officially done with his helmet. It turned out so cool, looks pretty good. I'll show you close up. We also have this little movement, so that moves right there. Let's see, our time is 2:15, so it took us about 2 hours to build this one. So that's not too bad. I feel like it was a pretty good set. I didn't feel like I was too bored or it took too long or anything like that, so that was good. So I thought I would also show you a little bit of a comparison between the Mandalorian helmet and the Jango Fett helmet. So these ones are basically the same thing. They have a few differences, but structurally wise, they are about the same. So the only difference, okay, so this one has this little, I don't really know what this is called, but it has this on it. We added that onto it. The Mandalorian has a strip down the whole top that is a little bit different for sure, but other than that, size is very similar, build was very similar, everything like that. So my last Lego building video, I did rate the set out of 10, and I got a suggestion to make categories and then rate them that way and see what the overall total is. So I kind of did that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all of these categories or if you guys have any suggestions on any better ones. Okay, so build time, I would rate that a 10 out of 10. I felt like it was a pretty good length of time, I guess, to build it. It wasn't too long, it wasn't too short, and you still came out with a pretty cool end design. Let's see, difficulty. I felt like this one was a little more difficult because of all of the different colors in all of the different bags. Like there was so many similar colors, and sometimes it was hard to pick out which ones. So I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. And then how does it look? I think this one looks pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of detail in it because it is a smaller set. I think I'm gonna choose 7 out of 10. And then for minifigures, there was no minifigures, so I guess that gets a 0 out of 10. For unique features, so I do like how this set had a little bit extra, like this little piece on it, and then this one also had stickers, which the other Mandalorian did not. So I think for unique features, I'm going to do this one about a 5 out of 10. And then price per piece. So as we talked about in the beginning of the video, this one is about 11 cents per piece. The chopper was 10 cents per piece. So I think I'm gonna rate this one 8 out of 10. It wasn't quite the top, but I feel like it wasn't too bad. So durability, I feel like everything feels pretty secured on there. There's some pieces that, like the sides and the back, they connected differently than I feel like a lot of bricks are connected. So I think I'm gonna rate that one 7 out of 10. And then the last one is entertaining. Was it entertaining to build? Was there any like repetitiveness? Did that make it boring? I think that there was a few repetitive pieces, especially like, you know, when things mirror. So like these two sides are the same. But other than that, there wasn't too much repetitiveness, and it didn't make anything very boring or anything like that. So I think I'm gonna do 8 out of 10. So I'm going to add them all up. So that gave me a total of 65 out of 100. Overall, it was a pretty good build, I would say. Definitely brought the score down because there was no minifigures in it, but I mean, that's okay. They don't all have to have minifigures, but thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please be sure to follow all my social medias. I will leave all my handles in this video. I do post about every day on TikTok and Instagram. On YouTube, I post every Saturday at 10 a.m. So please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you can stay updated every time I post a new video. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video.